going, guys? So today we're gonna go help out my homie Gino with something he needs to go work on his EG6 coupe. So we're about to head over and see what he has planned out. Alrighty, so over here helping out my boy Gino with his now white Civic EJ6. We don't talk about the other one.
EJ, all right,
EJ8 by heart. There you go. So what's up, Gino? So what you doing today?
We're gonna be taking the whole brake assembly and arm off, and upper control arm is gonna be replacing them with the whole brake system is gonna be EX, because the DX are 300 millimeters.
The DX, the brake, the rotor diameter is 240 millimeter.
Okay.
And the EX is 260. So it's a bigger rotor, bigger caliper. So in order to run the EX calipers, you need to use the EX spindle, as in the connecting holes are installed, the holder holes are a lot bigger because bigger rotor. So you have to swap out the whole arm if you want to utilize the brakes off of
I have that over there,
which we have right here. So he has the bigger rotor, bigger caliper. Here's his adjustable, it looks like skunk 2 or maybe variant.
it is Skunk 2.
Yeah, skunk 2 upper control arm. So you know, might as well utilize this from the donor than that little stuff right there. So this is kind of a precursor to what I kind of want to do to the K Nugget, which mine is the same model as his. It's a DX, which has a 240 millimeter, which I did go to the junkyard and did source EJ8 Civic EX whole spindle. And I'm gonna be, but the only difference that I'm gonna be doing is CRV brake caliper, which is bigger than this one. This one's a 260, which is CRV one's a 280.
Big baller over here, man. Damn.
You could have done the same thing. You could have gone to a junkyard and just got those calipers.
You know?
But then you have to Frankenstein a bunch of rotors and pads, and yeah.
Well, I lost one of the pads for this one.
Really full.
So I'm waiting for Amazon. It's supposed to be here today, but we only wish that they'll get here on time. I bought some, cheap little $26 one. Okay, yeah, like about 30 bucks in total.
All right. See, Gino has a tendency of losing shit, so I'm not surprised.
I found 3 pads except one.
So you lost the R1 concept ones?
No, these are Hawk DT60s.
Nah, so you lost the fancy ones.
Yeah, but I plan on getting new ones eventually. So
all right,
at least I have like a backup.
That is true. So what you got here? What did you just show me right now that you just discovered from the car?
Yeah,
guys, that shit.
It's a lip mode.
It needs some Viagra.
Yeah, I need some blue pills.
Damn.
So far everything's loosened up already. Only thing I have to took out the brake line because it's gonna be replaced with stainless steel brake lines. And I gotta remove this one. I don't know how that's gonna be, but
hopefully we'll run into issues.
Yeah.
So right now you already loosened up the 32 millimeter axle now.
Yeah, I did this already.
So what's the next step?
I'm gonna be loosening up the bottom piece right here.
The bottom ball joint.
Yeah, if I can. If not, then I want to take this whole thing off. Because there's no point in removing the upper control arm if this whole thing is going to come out.
Yeah, the whole thing's going to come out. Yeah, so might as well just get it from
what I might do is just loosen this up for a little bit for now and take off this stupid thing that's here so that I can loosen. I'm going to loosen it up and then take this off so that I can have it ready to disconnect.
All right.
So let's get that going. Oh, that's a beauty.
Oh, you got lucky. Sometimes you fucking strip.
No stripping today. I actually used the actual flare nut for the brakes.
Yep.
So,
always gotta use it. Some people try to make it not sit.
I've used it before where it didn't work, so I had to use a socket because that's how tight they were installed.
Alright, go.
So I used the flare wrench before and it didn't work because they fucking tightened it up, that brake line so tight that it was starting to strip it. So I used an actual socket to remove it, which helped out it was so much easier to do because it just took it out right away. It was just stripping it with this one because it was so tight in there.
So sometimes you have to use both methods. Use the correct tool. If that doesn't work, you have to get creative.
Yeah,
you got brake fluid, right?
Yeah. I got racing brake fluid, but you know.
Dude, look at this fancy guy. Got the S3s in here. Damn.
That's just all AI. They're
it's all
fake.
AI.
They're
It's
fake.
all AI.
They're not real S3s.
He'll trade them for some little boo-boos.
Oh wow, she came out really quick. I like that.
Nice.
You know that my green Civic never had this. They were just going like this. I noticed that when I took them off.
Really?
I was like, oh okay.
Oh shit! I survived all these track days. Like
Yeah,
that.
you know. Well, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to hammer this
Normally
section
the
right here.
spindle has a little section there that you can hammer it.
It does. But usually
Hard to hit it.
it's sometimes it doesn't want to come out because there's a lot of pressure on it, so it's better to take the top half off and kind of lift up as you're hitting so that it could really come off.
Makes sense.
But let's just hit it for now.
And just in case you're not familiar, in order to remove the upper control arm, there's, what is it, a 14?
So 14 here,
14 on this side,
and then there's a 14
and there's
on
a
this
14 kind of hidden down there.
but it's not there no more. I already took it
I already
out.
took it out, so with that, he'll be able to remove the upper control arm.
And
Easy
just like
peasy.
that.
So now,
Oh damn, all these bushings are beat up and
oh fuck yeah,
pretty
dude.
gone.
Help him while he hammers it, or
Oh, it's already,
oh shit,
it's already
there you
loose.
go. Got the axle out.
Oh shit, the ball joint's coming out of it. Look at that shit.
What the fuck? Ain't that something, huh? So pretty much it was successful. We had to hit it from put the nut on the ball joint and kind of hit it to loosen it up. After that, he forgot to disconnect the brake line, so we kind of had to struggle a little bit more than we should have, but
It's done.
important thing, it's done. So now this goes bye-bye, then a new setup goes in.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if one of them will work.
The bolts for the calipers?
Yeah. Because
Mm.
it's only on one side on this one.
It might be the same.
And then
So here goes the old one. Here goes the new one. Can't really tell the difference, but it's slightly bigger. Here go the old ball joint. That one's already kind of fucked. This one, at least not as much play.
well, it was new before.
Before unforeseen circumstances.
Yeah.
So we ran into a little issue when Gino took apart the spindles from the donor car. He did misplace the bolts that hold the caliper onto the slider, or whatever you call this shit. And the ones off the DX are different from the EX.
Yeah.
So now
It's this.
yeah, so these bolts right here, he lost the ones from this spindle, so these won't work. So now we have to kind of figure out a second solution. All right, so update.
Went to zone, yeah.
Battle zone.
Battle zone. Because apparently Timu bolts, didn't want to work because they were 8 by 125 and I needed 8 by 1, which was these. And they had one for automatic. They said that it was different than manual, but it's the same shit. The only
It makes no sense. I never
The
heard
only
of that.
thing that's probably different is the pin itself, the lengthwise.
It's hard to believe.
Because I feel like if it's something like this right here almost. But I could be wrong, but the bolts are the same to fit inside here.
So yeah, so he got these aftermarket ones. It looks like the same thread pitch, so he's gonna try to make it work. We're gonna go ahead, put the EX spindle on together. Hopefully his brake pads come from Amazon, or if not, we might have to do some sketchy shit.
See, look, that grease is doing its job, unlike this one right now.
Needs Viagra.
Now let's squeeze that in there if we can. There you go. Bam. Look at that. I wonder if I should take this one and grease this one
Might
up
as
too.
fucking well, dude.
No.
Damn.
Yes, grease, but I'm gonna wipe it
barely.
down and put some new one in there.
So yeah, for some reason when it comes onto the bolts that hold the caliper onto the bracket, AutoZone says that there's a difference between automatic and manual.
Well,
I could be
AutoZone
wrong.
Doesn't tell you. Their computer.
Their
tells it.
computer says that they're different. I mean, I've looked into different like mixed matching parts and shit, and I've never heard about it. But yet again, I'm no expert. You know,
the bolts are the same. I think it's the pins that might be different.
But I've never heard about.
I've never heard of that either. But you know, we could be wrong. You know, I'm supposed to clean the inside too, but you know, ain't nobody got time for that right now. Come on, buddy. Oh, we're there.
There you go.
All right. I gotta compress these. Fuck, do I have the tool? You know, I should have a tool somewhere.
You should have
I do.
it,
Well, I do have a tool,
but somewhere.
but it's in my truck.
A clamp.
But there's nothing that this won't help. You know, this helps right here. Is it gonna be long enough? I don't think so. I know I have
As you can
big
see,
one.
D series.
You know.
We have a K series over there.
Hey, leave that K series.
Hey,
No.
hey! How much you want for it right now? Right now?
For you to take it in, 1,300, Betty.
The fuck?
Hey, you want it? Yes or no?
I can get one cheaper from HMO. Not HMO, fucking. See, that works. You guys gotta make sure you don't damage the boot.
Oh shit! I just got spit on.
Yep.
Hey, at least you know
Job.
it had some brake fluid in it.
Yeah, that's true.
At least we know they're working. I wonder what size would this be now. I'm pretty sure it's what, like a 13, because you know
Probably 13.
those motherfuckers are always. It is. I knew it.
Mm-hmm. These are not the bolts. This is not the hardware that he's going to be permanently using. This is just for right now. He's going to order some online later on, but because these could back off.
Oh,
could
my
back
bad.
out.
Oh damn. All right.
Nice gun, puto.
Well, at least this won't back out because this is the one that's going to be moving, not the actual bolt. But you know, it's always good to keep an eye on it once you you know.
I don't know if I should do that, but fuck it. Hey, all this is for illustration purposes. This is not how to do video. This is how he's doing it.
That should be good enough. And the bottom one, I'm not gonna do it just yet. Oh, there you go. There we go. Now she's tight. Now she's tight. Oh yeah, she's definitely tight now, my friends. I'm not gonna do this one because I'm gonna
Do the
be
pads
putting the pads when they get here. So now let's install this one now. Oh, you know what I do want to do before we put it in? Adjust the camber all the way to the back because I don't want to be running negative 3.5 degrees of camber.
Oh, what a bitch.
Hey, 45 miles to the gallon, you can't beat that.
I never checked the bolts.
I don't want to go too far in, but let's just go right there.
Thug life.
And the good thing with this tool, you can't over tighten it because you probably break the tool before you
Strip it.
yeah. All right. Here comes the hard part. I'm guessing on this first, right? Or no, try to put the axle first.
No, no,
Right.
try to
This,
no.
right?
Try to put this first, and then to slide in the axle. That's how I did it.
Oh, mom. Oh shit! I gotta put this in first.
Yeah, it's kind of looking up.
Yeah. Oh, you know. You win
Why
some,
is
you
it the
lose
other
some.
side?
Oh shit! I'm about to say, I'm like, I got it in the first try, but I didn't. Right there.
There you go.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just fucking remove this, cause this is getting in the way too.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Oh, whoa there, buddy.
Almost got hit in the face.
Oh, look, there's a hole for that right there.
Mm-hmm. Así eres chingón. Went ahead, got the axle into the spindle. Now what he's doing is putting the
Oh no, I'm gonna take this out because there's too much dirt on the top line.
Yeah, you might want to clean out, always clean out the surface so you're not introducing debris onto the threads, causing just a headache down the line.
cut the threads. There we go. She's going there now. What'd I do with that clip?
You threw it out. You threw it out in a fit of passion.
No.
Oh, right here. So we found the clip.
Oh, my bad. She's in there. Now let's go ahead and tighten this bitch up. Oh, well, maybe I should put the right size.
So we got the brake line installed. Can't really see it, but now we're gonna install the Skunk 2 adjustable control arm.
Oh, what did I do? Oh, here it is. I'm like, what did I do with this? Just to keep it there for now,
So it doesn't move around. We don't lose it.
and then this is the hard part. Trying to get it in there.
Yeah, that shit wasn't fun.
Well, I might give a little bit of hammers in there.
Little, So pretty much, that side. So you can see we got the bolt in on this side and the bolts on that side. You can kind of see the bolt kind of between the bushing and the chassis. So now he's gonna go start tightening this one right here and that one.
And you want to know
Right
what's
there.
the good thing about this swap here?
What's up?
My ARP studs.
Nice, you fucking bitch. So now we're gonna turn it up, and then next process will be to bleed the brakes, see if it's not leaking from there, and put back the wheel. And well, actually, he's waiting for Amazon for his pads. If not, we'll see.
Everything's already installed, but I started to tighten up all the bolts from the spindle to the control arm, from this bad boy here, and the ball joint in the bottom. I started to put that nut on. And
Speaking of that, yep.
other than that, that's pretty much it.
So that's pretty much for today. We were only able to do the driver's side, but now it's upgraded to the whole arm and caliper and rotor from the donor vehicle onto Snow White. So now he's gonna put the bolt on the lower ball joint. He's gonna go ahead, ugga the axle nut. After that,
What you mean, ugga? It's gonna be I'm gonna use my my torque wrench to properly torque it down. I'm just gonna give it some ugga, you know. Gotta be correct.
there you go.
So you say. Oh, look, perfect. See? Perfect, my friend. Perfect. Look at that.
Right
Lined
there.
up perfect.
Nice.
That's how you know it was meant to be. Or on the paint of your car. Just put it on your paint of your car.
Oops.
Let's see what happens there. There we go, see?
Torque this back. Yeah, this shit needs to go. That shit's full.
I think that should be it, right? We did
That
one,
should be it.
2,
3, the one on top.
axle nut.
Upper
Yeah, we
control
did that 1, 2, 3, 4. Did the brake lines, and we're pretty
arm.
much done,
That's
right?
the bolt that you're missing right there. Once you get the pads, and you should be
Yeah, good.
good to go. So
To be continued.
to be continued. The story lesson is, when you take stuff apart from one car, please put your bolts on a zip tie or put them back in the part that you took off so you don't misplace it. If not, you end up in a 35-minute detour. Nice upgrade for Snow White from the donor car. Upgraded from old rubber lines to steel brake lines. Bigger caliper, slotted rotors. Later on, it's gonna get the nice pads, and a lot more progress in this car. It's a sneak peek what he has in here. He has the trailing arms for this car to convert it from drum rotors to rear disc. So pretty nice. Nice interior too. And back, we're not done. We didn't finish tightening up the 14s right here and right there for the upper control arm. So he's gonna go ahead, tighten them up, and then pretty much we're done for today. He's gonna take care of the other side some other day. on Saturday.
Because I'm planning to do that Saturday because I already know what to do already. I have all the parts for it. And I kind of want to do the rear trailing arms.
You bitch.
So I have all day Saturday to do it. So that gives me something to do. The hardest part, it's everything seems pretty easy, which it kind of is. The hardest part is that you have to remove the whole exhaust system. So basically the axle back and the mid pipe has to come off. Well, the mid pipe, you could try to bend it down a little bit because you have to remove the heat shield that's on top of it, which is, I think, is like 3 or 4 bolts. 2 of them are way in towards the driver's side, more in the middle of the section. So you might be able to wiggle it depending. I'm gonna have to check that out. But the axle one has to be removed because the brake cables, there's some brake cables, the bracket's holding onto it. The exhaust is gonna get in the way. You might be able to clear it, you might not, but you still have to remove the fucking mid pipe. So
it is what it is.
It is what it is. And after that is pretty much easy taking it out. The hard part is trying to shove everything back in there. It's always easy to take it out. It's putting it back together is going to be the hard part.
Agreed.
So I don't know. I might do it Saturday. Well, I'm gonna try to do Saturday, but for sure the other side is gonna be converted to the EX model brake calipers. So Saturday I'm gonna try to do the rear as well. But we'll
Play
see.
it by ear.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
He was larger than life. He penetrate the roof of your car with a spike. Trained by insane ex-marine, CIA, traitor, renegade, assassin, androids. Half-deployed pilot in black helicopter choppers over Bosnia. Sniffing so much coke, nose is fucked up and bled it out for all y'all bystander. Baggy ass jeans to hide your banger wrangling. Thug the fuck out. Hang with bash in your face, gag gangs, the governments. These other kids is like the drunken bitch that sucked 100 dicks at your party, then cried rape. Plus the hook of lies great. Slip another line to get your mind straight. Pull out the 9 and start shooting people. Money ain't the root of evil, it be much more than that. America taught me how to kidnap and torture cats. Exit